That was an interesting last 2 innings. I'm sure I might have seen it, but it's been a while. I don't, at this particular time, remember the last time. But the guys ended up working them at bats. Obviously, we had 2 innings there with the bases loaded, and we were able to capitalize in the ninth.
It's easier to talk to your players about the importance of getting Chapman in the game last night when he was unavailable. Just kind of.
Well, I don't know if they were thinking about that in particular issue tonight. I know when Betances came in, another formidable, back end guy, that they were able to, lay off pitches, make him work a little bit, and fortunately for us, it continued to extend the inning and give us an opportunity to have Pito finish it off.
Ricky, how nice is it to see the guys get rewarded for the work that they put in, obviously, but then running out on the field and celebrating, that's got to be a lift for a ball club.
That's huge. It was big for us. We're sitting there watching them enjoy it. I think it was a culmination of, a lot of things. You get the 2 outs, and then you're thinking, okay, we're going to be able to, at least tie it or get that, potentially, win it. And when Cabby flew out to left, Gardner's playing shallow. You can't really, try to force that issue. You got all this. You still have Avi and Pito getting ready to hit. So you're going to take your opportunities where you can. And for them to get that right now after coming back last night and today finishing it, I think it's a huge lift for them. I think they've, at least today, experienced the joys of being able to battle and come out on top, and those are huge victories, morally speaking.
What's the difference for Jose the last 3? I know, he walked a few people, but he was, hardly any hits. What's been the difference the last 3 games for him?
With Q? Again, I think it's just been him commanding the zone, attacking, throwing a lot more strikes. He still had today a few at-bats where he got to 3-2. But then he'd execute, he'd finish and make a pitch that induced a very weak fly ball or ground balls. And I think he's just that's who he is. I mean, I know you all have seen him like this before, and for us, it's just seeing him get back to who he's always been. Unfortunately, again, he gets in a situation, it's a 1-run game. They end up, going ahead. He gets a no decision on it, but he pitched very well and capable of winning that ball game. But as it turns out, everybody else had to come in and try to, close it out. And, today, probably one of the rare times, if not a couple of times at least this season, where you see Canley, have a rough outing. But other than that, everybody's been doing a nice job out of the pen.
Hanson came off the bench and gave you 2 really, solid PAs. What has he given you in the short time he's been here?
That, I think, quality at bats, the flexibility. There you are with Engel in center field, and now I have another guy, besides Leori, who can go out into center. And you're down. You want to have the best matchup possible, so he gets an opportunity, and he ends up having 2 great at bats to be a part of both kind of little rallies.
You kind of already touched on this, but it seems like we hear you say a lot that you really like how you guys battle. They rally, and they get the walk off.
Yeah.
How good is it to see that? I mean, they put that effort in all the time.
Yeah.
And you're constantly talking about, they rallied, but this time it was
today I can gladly say we didn't fall short. Today I can gladly say they finished out the game, coming back, putting the final run on the board that put them over the top, and they should experience that, enjoy it, and use it to their advantage in terms of understanding that we all believe in what they're capable of doing.
What have you seen from Avi past ball games? Been struggling a little bit.
Has he? Actually, they're making some adjustments with Avi, and I think he's probably trying to continue to do what he's been doing from the beginning of the season. But he also has to be able to take a step back and kind of regroup and understand that they're trying to do different things with him and just continue to be patient, and he'll be fine.
How important is a win like this, knowing that tomorrow is going to be Rodon's first start of the season, really changes the dynamic and feel throughout the clubhouse?
Yeah, I think it's a positive step in the right direction in terms of being able to go in feeling good, and then Rhodey coming back. Obviously, Los is going to give us an opportunity to see him for the first time since spring training, in terms of beyond seeing him in Arizona when we were there watching him throw a little bit, but just getting him back in the rotation. Expect that he'll give us his best effort, and hopefully he can, work efficiently and carry some innings tomorrow. And I'm sure that, as we continue to move forward and the rotation continues to kind of come back into full force, hopefully some good things will continue to move in a positive direction.